Hi folks, this is Tony from iFormBuilder. This video is going to be a fun one. We're actually out today and we're helping with a disaster response scenario, and I want to show you how iFormBuilder is helping in these situations where there's zero infrastructure. We've designed an extension of the iFormBuilder cloud that we call the Thunderplug, and the Thunderplug can go into the field and run disconnected while allowing devices to sync data back to a central point. And basically what this lets you do is to keep your devices in the field and collect mission critical data. You can push it back to a central location, which we call this Thunderplug, and then basically you can take the plug back into a city or an area with network connectivity and even a reliable power source and sync that back to the cloud. So agencies further away can start to distribute aid and gather resources together. So to kind of set the background for you, we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm out here, and I'll show you in a little bit where I am. But the Thunderplug is powered on. I'm actually connected to the plug's network right now, and I'm going to go ahead and log into the plug. Now this will look exactly like the iFormBuilder admin interface that you're used to seeing, except there's an extra tab called Cloud Sync, and that's not important right now. So what we've done is we've deployed a Thunderplug with a device into the field and a form which has already been predefined for disaster assessment scenarios. And what I'm going to do here is actually show you my device. And we're out here. As you can see, I have no service. I am connected to the plug's network, so I'm able to sync with the server. Just to show you that, I'll go ahead and perform a sync. So it's going to log in and it would download any forms that were available for me. Now we're here, and actually we're going to do a little bit more than just a disaster assessment. We want to gather some points of interest as well, and we did not have this form pre-built. So before we head off into the field, we're going to go ahead and build a form here. This will be a very simple form, just to gather some details about a point of interest that we might have run across. And so I'm going to go ahead and create this new form. It'll just be this clipboard icon. And we're going to call it points of interest. So we'll save this form, and really all I want to know is item picture and item description. And we'll let the geocoding in the background tell us where this was captured. So nice and easy. Item description. And the reason I'm doing this is just to show you that if typically you will deploy or build all your forms while you're connected to the cloud side, sync them to the plug, but if you get in a pinch and you need to develop a form, you can do this. So we've got this form. Since I'm logged in as Tony Plug, it's already assigned to me. And I will go ahead and just bring my device back up. Oops, sorry. Bring it back up, and we'll do a sync. And it's going to go ahead and it's going to find that there's one form. Now this form does not exist on the cloud side, but that's okay. And now that this is all complete, you can see I have points of interest as well. Great, so let's go into the field and let's actually collect some data. Let's shrink this down. All right, so let's start assessing. Now it's going to be kind of tough to hear me. I'm going to walk away, but I will show you on the screen what we're doing here. So we put a simple form together to capture displaced individuals or folks that need help, and we're going to rely on them having a driver's license with them. If not, we can always do a manual entry. So I'm going to go collect some data, see if I can talk loud enough so you guys can hear me. So we're walking over, and we're going to actually, I'll turn the camera on so you can see where I'm going. This is actually the barcode scanning tool. Oh, we found somebody. So here's somebody tucked over by this tree here. Ask them if all this detail that we got off their driver's license is accurate. We're going to scroll down through. We're going to take a picture of this person. Now we're going to find out what they need. So in this case, this guy's in pretty bad shape. He needs critical medical. He needs blankets, and we need to get him some attention fast. So as you can see, my device is actually syncing with the with the Thunderplug right now. It's pushing the data back. So we're going to just run back here real quick and show you that this data actually is available immediately on the plug. So let this just reload here. And if we click on disaster assessment form, we just collected some data for. Then you're going to see this individual here. There's a couple test records I did earlier, and here's the picture. The critical medical blankets. Now this data is ready on the plug. When we go to take the plug into town to sync it, all this information will get pushed back to the cloud. So let's go find some more folks that need help. We're going to continue searching around this riverbank. Looks like there might have been lots of people around here. Oh, wait a second. We found a point of interest. So let's actually just back out of here. Go to our points of interest form. We're just going to take an item picture. We found this. Hold on to it. Oh, wait. We found another situation. So let's go over there. So coming back in, just to take a quick break to show all this, we just captured another displaced individual's information, and if we want to refresh this form here, we'll be able to see this new data. We've also captured a point of interest, and so I will just open up a new tab, and we can see that now we have another displaced individual. It's my older driver's license, so same information, but different needs, a different photo of where this person actually was, and we can see all this information. One thing we could do, we wanted to have a copy of this at our collection point before it all goes back to HQ for aid distribution. We can actually take an export of this data. And so we'll just take an Excel export, since that's easy to look at. We're also going to take a look at this points of interest. And I did see something else, so we're going to go capture that data. You can see my Excel just downloaded right there. So it's all good. It's saved locally on my laptop. And here are points of interest showing up. So you'll see the first item I collected was an iFormBuilder toolkit. Let's go find this other point of interest and we'll wrap things up. All right, so as you likely saw, there was a spent shell casing. We wanted to just capture that, see if it's hunters or Perhaps there's some dangerous people out here we need to be careful of. So as you can see, we are completely disconnected. Again, I will show you on my phone here. If I try to go to iFormBuilder.com, Safari's telling me my phone's not connected to the internet, and that's true. I'm not. I'm only connected to this Thunderplug network, which has the iFormBuilder server running on it. So if we go to here, try to load iFormBuilder.com on the laptop, again, it's going to give us a similar error message, hey, you're not connected. So hopefully this was a helpful demonstration. You can see how the Thunderplug can be used in many different situations, particularly disaster assessment scenarios where the infrastructure has been wiped out or there is no infrastructure to begin with. And this is a pretty lightweight, flexible package you can deploy. And as you see, it's you got the ability to create a new form on the fly if need be. This is just trying to take too long, so I think you got the point. We're not connected here, only to the plug, and we still have access to all the information that we've collected. If you have any further questions or want to know more about the plug, how you can get one, other use cases, feel free to get a hold of us. Our team's happy to talk about it, show you how you can use this in your deployments, and account for the ultra disconnected. So thanks again for watching. There is a how it's made video as well. So if you're interested in that, we'll post the link in the comments. Thanks a lot, folks. Have a great day.